Hey everyone, it's Dave. Welcome in. It's time to talk about module number 9. I hope you all did very well on the midterm we had last week. And just as a reminder, everything from the Egypt lecture through art theft this week and all future modules, that's what's going to appear on the final exam. I also think the final exam is a lot easier because you will have the questions in a row from your lectures. So the first few lectures will be on Egypt, next few on art theft, and so on. I'm also going to tell you how the gallery event is going to work as well. That's going to be due by December the 14th. That ties in with our journal this week as well. So join me. We're going to head over to the Canvas site. I'll walk you through module number 9. All right, here we are on the Canvas site. Module 9 this week. We have our usual material at the very top, the video you're watching, our action plan, and my office hours every Monday and Wednesday, 4:30 to 7 p.m. For the lecture this week, this is actually a professional lecture I did during the time of COVID, so it's a remote kind of professional lecture. It's just over an hour in length, and it's on art theft, looting, and repatriation, my favorite topic to discuss in art. Our study guide and then the further exploration material here just has some movie trailers for some movies that focus on art theft. As far as our journal is concerned, this is where our gallery event comes into play. So Cal State Fullerton has its very own art gallery called the Begovich Gallery, and it's right on the main campus. It's just north of the Nutwood parking structure, and I would like you to visit it between now and December 14th. The website is right here. The gallery is open from 11 to 4 Tuesdays through Saturdays. Currently, there are 2 exhibits that you can go and see. And what I would like you to do is, for this journal, is you're going to submit this worksheet along with a picture of yourself at the gallery. So the worksheet itself is just going to have you locate one particular work of art that kind of you're drawn to. You're going to write down the date of your visit, the title of the artwork, the date that it was created, the artist's name, the medium. Sometimes it's a whole bunch of mediums together. We can just call that mixed media. But if it's a painting, you can just put like oil on canvas or so. You're going to describe the artwork in your own words. You're going to interpret the artwork. What do you think the story or subject matter is? You may need to do a little bit of research, and that's okay. Or take some material from the didactic label, the informational label that is right next to the artwork. Your opinion of it, doesn't matter if it's good or bad, and any other comments that you might have about the experience in general of going to this gallery. And we also have one more project to do this week. It does center around art theft and using academic databases. So for this discussion here, you're just going to click in, and what I would like you to do is to choose a recent article. It doesn't have to be recent, on art theft. And so you can utilize the library's website to do this. You're going to find the databases. I've got a link right to the databases themselves. And if there's a particular database you like to use, such as Academic Search Premier or maybe JSTOR, it is okay to use those. For me, I'm going to jump down to the letter U, and hopefully they have US News Stream. That's the one I like to use because this is your major newspapers, and newspaper articles tend to be a little bit short on the short side and a little bit more efficient for this project. And once all the pop-ups are gone, we can use the search bar. And for me, as far as art theft is concerned, you can just put in art theft. Or for me, I like particularly World War II art theft, and I love the repatriation of art to the families that originally lost it. So go through the articles. Again, it doesn't have to be current. This one's from 1998. This one's from 87. This one's from 2025. So the only thing to really stay away from would be a book review. But let's take a look at this first article here and see if that fulfills our needs. You're looking at an article that needs at least 500 words. This has plenty. This has over 1,600. It may be a little bit long, but if you end up saying, you know, this article's not for me, that's okay. Just click back. Maybe dealing with the legacy of Nazi art thefts is going to be better. And let's say this is a really good article for you, 736 words. That's perfect. You're going to summarize the article. Why did you choose this article will be another paragraph. You need to include a citation. So up here, the close quote button is your citation button. Just click that. It has the citation already ready for you, along with a link to the URL. So you're going to copy and paste that right into your discussion board. So I'm going to close these here. And so once again, you're going to summarize the article. You're going to add the citation. Please tell me which database you ended up using. Please respond to one other student. You're going to get 5 points also for choosing a relevant article. It does need to center around art theft. And then also, don't forget the summary is one paragraph and a paragraph for why you chose this article. Initial post by October 26th, response by November the 2nd. And that is everything we need to do this week. Please reach out if you have any questions, and I will see you shortly to tell you about module number 10.